And there's another disaster and fraud, this Charlie Crist. Now, you may recall that when he threw his weight behind McCain, I said, I will never support this man for a damn thing. Because he's another opportunist and a complete fraud. And that's what he is. And that's why Rubio deserves your vote. This Crist is a fraud. If Obama were popular today, he'd still be hugging Obama and endorsing Obama. He's an Arlen Specter type, this Crist. I mean, if we're going to win new majorities with guys like this, it's going to be a disaster. We got to clean up our house. We conservatives need to take back the Republican Party. We don't have to agree on everything, but we can agree on a lot of things, and this guy ain't even close to a conservative. I mean, he reminds me of Mary Landrieu without the dress, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, really? Well, I'm really having to think that one over. And then he pretends he didn't hug Obama and promote the stimulus. I mean, there it is. It's on video. Another fraud, this Crist. And now he did something which, to me, is unforgivable. And a hat tip to Real Clear Politics. He's asked a question and he gives an answer. Cut 5, go.
Your opponent in the primary, fellow Republican Marco Rubio, and you, at least according to one significant poll, are in a dead heat in this race.
Right.
Critics say that it's because he is a true conservative and you are, and you've heard this, a RINO, a Republican in name only. How do you respond to that criticism?
Well, if I'm a RINO, then so is Ronald Reagan. I mean, I'm a less taxing, less spending, less government, more freedom kind of guy, and I just take a pragmatic, common sense approach to government. And if that's not what the people want, they'll let me know. But I'm confident that it is. I really am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're really not. You supported the stimulus, which was a disaster from the get-go, and we all knew it. Except you, Chris. You didn't know it. Now, you've endorsed McCain, and you've endorsed a central part of Obama's agenda. Does he sound Ronald Reagan-like to you, ladies and gentlemen, our brothers and sisters in Florida? A McCain supporter and an Obama supporter. I don't think it gets any worse than that. Now, what he is a phony. And you've got Marco Rubio, the real thing. It's Rubio who's Reagan-like. It's Crist who's McCain-like, and in some ways, Obama. Please, I don't want to spend years behind this microphone pounding away at Crist as a U.S. Senator, voting repeatedly with the libs. And you don't want to hear me doing it, and you don't want him to do it, so defeat him. And the guy was Attorney General, barely governor, now he wants to be senator. I know what he wants. He wants to be president. No, hell no. So stop him now. And by the way, reporter, the latest poll doesn't say he's tied with Rubio. Rubio is ahead. We're counting on this one. This one's important. It's important for Floridians, and it's important for the country. Marco Rubio is the future.